Good morning, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. This is Elizabeth with Wandering Soul Enterprises. And today we're doing a remote viewing exercise. So we have 3 targets here, okay? You can do all 3 of them or just choose one to hone in on. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the singing bell so you can clear your mind and just relax, meditate. Have a piece of paper handy and write down target 1, target 2, target 3 if you're going to do all 3 of them. And then I'll have timestamps below where you can see the video for each one of them. But basically what you're going to do, I'm going to play the singing bell, you're going to clear your mind, and then pause the video and write down any impressions that you have. They could be colors, numbers, feelings, whatever comes to mind, okay? And then we will open the envelopes and see if anything came up during your impressions that corresponds to the objects in the envelopes. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and play the bell, and timestamps will be below for each one of the envelopes. Okay, go ahead, feel free to pause the video. I'm gonna write down my impressions, and then the timestamps will be below for each of the targets, okay? Okay, target 1. So I hope that you had a chance to write down your impressions. If not, go ahead and pause the video and just write down whatever pops into your mind. And then we'll see what's in the envelope. And I'll share my impressions with you, but I have a little bit of an advantage here. I closed my eyes when I was putting these objects in the envelopes, but I know what type of objects they are. So, you know, it kind of hinders my ability to truly be able to open my mind here, because I'm working within a framework of knowing what type of object is in here. Okay, so are you ready to see what it is? Okay, it's an Uno card, and it's a wild, and it says draw 4. All right, so what did I put for this one? For this one, I put yellow 2, draw 2, skip, tweet, airplane, bird singing, blue sky, green grass 3. Okay, so I got the yellow, the blue, and the green in the draw, but it's draw 4, not draw 2. Okay. And I, again, was working knowing that this was an Uno card, so, okay. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you had any interesting synchronicities come up for you. All right, so target 2. All right. I hope that you had a chance to write down your impressions. If not, go ahead and pause the video, write them down, and meet us back here. I'm going to go ahead and open up the envelope. We'll see what's inside, and then I'll share my impressions with you. As I just mentioned with target 1, I have a little bit of, I don't know if it's an advantage or a disadvantage actually, because I know what type of objects are in these cards, so I'm already working within that framework. So in some ways it's an advantage because I know what types of things to say, you know, but it also kind of, I think, makes it hard to really access the subconscious and the intuition, because my conscious mind is fully aware of what the options are. So let's see what's in here. It's an Uno card, and it's a blue 7. Can you see that? Okay. So what did you write down? Did anything correspond there? Let me see. I wrote down, oh, this is kind of interesting. Well, I don't know, I guess. So I thought this was going to be a wild card. I put wild, red, green, yellow. Never, oh, and then blue. All right, I listed all the colors from the Uno deck, so I don't know if that counts. Sagebrush, green, purple, 3, 4. So I think it's interesting. I wrote down the number 3 and I wrote down the number 4, and it's a 7. But, you know, anyway, that's what I got. Let me know what you got. I did close my eyes when I put these in the envelope, so I don't really know what the cards are. Okay, target 3. Oh, anyway, so I wanted to mention, in case you're just tuning in for only one of the targets, go ahead and pause the video if you haven't already done so. Write down any impressions that come to mind, and then share in the comments below if you noticed any synchronicities, okay? And I'll share my impressions with you afterwards, but I do know what type of objects are in these envelopes, so I'm working from a different frame of reference than someone who's just tuning in on YouTube, so that's important to keep in mind. Although I didn't look at exactly what's in here, okay? So it's an Uno card, and it's a red number 2. So if anybody wrote down red or the number 2, good job. You're using your intuition. I wrote down yellow, skip, reverse. Okay, yeah, none of those. Okay. I wrote down the number 2 for target 1. I don't know if that counts. And I didn't write down red on either of those. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the remote viewing exercise for the day. Hope to see you again soon. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a few more of these remote viewing things just for fun so you can test your intuition. All right, take care.